Good evening, dear participants. Am I audible?
It's audible, brother.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, audible.
You are audible.
Yes, we will start in 1 minute. The session will start by exact timing 6 o'clock. Requesting all to wait for 1 more minute. Thank you. Yes, dear participants, very good evening. Welcoming you all for the 6th day International Research Methodology Workshop on proposal writing for the funded projects. And today we are happy honored to be here Dr. Vasudevan, and he is in charge for IIDM, Indian Institute of Disaster Management, and he is working along with Bharati Institutions, one of the hosting institution of this international workshop. And let me invite Dr. Vasudevan sir to welcome the gathering and inform about their IIDM. So Ganapardi Bhuvaneshwari, can you? Yes. So Vasu sir, over to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. And good evening to one and all. I am really very happy to be a part of this program. Very, very informative, interactive, and all the panelists are very, very excellent presenter, and they are giving us a lot of input, lot of ideas, and sharing lot of information with you. So I am very happy to be part of this program. And as Dr. Bennett said, I'm Vasudevan and founder of Integrated Institute of Disaster Management here in Tamil Nadu, where we are collaborating with the Bharati Women College, Chennai. We are quite frequently conducting a lot of offline and online program on disaster managing multiple disasters and climate change adoption, and also conducting lot of courses nowadays with all the colleges and universities. 1-year diploma courses on disaster risk reduction and mitigation management. And also we are conducting 6 months comprehensive disaster management. And also we are created a WhatsApp group for the fellowship student, those who are interested to going to write an exam on disaster management, because our government of India on 13th of June 2024 has issued a proceeding, introduction of disaster management as a subject in the UGC national eligibility test. For that, we are giving lot of information to the student all over India, and we are conducting these kind of courses along with a lot of institutes, universities. Nowadays, a lot of colleges and universities approaching us to have an MOU with us to conduct this kind of courses. And from 2024 January onwards, we are also going to launch very short-term courses and medium and long-term courses through our online website. So I'm going to put in a chat box our IIDM information for students, those who are interested to do their fellowship in disaster management. Also, there is a lot of social issues. People can do their fellowship research on disaster risk reduction, because usually we are talking about social issues, how to reduce the risk as to how to mitigate the social issues and all. Particularly, we are doing it since last 6 days. Last 5 days, we have discussed everything very elaborately. So someone interested, they may contact us. Also, they may contact Dr. Bennett, sir. So with that, I conclude my short introduction. And I, on behalf of Bharati College and on behalf of Integrated Institute of Disaster Management, on behalf of Sociology Department, I welcome you all for this today's session. And please welcome once again, welcome you all. Thank you. Thank you so much. Over to Dr. Bennett. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Sir, your voice is breaking.
Yes. So thank you so much, sir, for welcoming the guest. And now it is my duty and
Thank you, sir.
responsibility to welcome our resource person, Professor Abdul Gofar, and he's a good friend of mine. So whenever we used to ask him to approach for a resource person without any hesitation, he used to say yes for the conference. And we both have been sailing for nearly about 2 to 3 years. For the past 3 years, we are in a good relationship. So we are happy that now he is becoming, we are going to organize one more international event the month of February. We are going to release the runner after the presentation of Gofar sir. And then we will have a discussion and then we can wind up the session. Now, without taking much time, let me invite Professor Dr. Abdul Gofar sir to start the presentation.
Yeah, thank you, all the committee and also a friend of mine, Professors Bennett. Please allow me to share my screen.
Yes, sir. I have made as a co-host. You can share.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, in this occasion, I would like to share the material dealing with research proposal writing and peer review process. Okay, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Abdul Gofar. I'm a lecturer, also researchers, reviewers, authors, and also editor-in-chief in language and literature journal. Also, I'm a president of IES2C Volunteers, that stand for International Education Share Together Volunteers. Also, I'm a deputy dean of education or Tarbiyah faculty in Indonesia. Well, ladies and gentlemen, when talking about research proposal, we are talking about a structure and a detailed document that outline a planned research project. It has served as a roadmap for the researchers. In this case, when talking about this research proposal, it will be clearly specifying what they intend to study, why it is important, and how they will go about conducting the research. The research proposals are typically prepared before initiating a research projects. I mean, they are often submitted to funding agencies, academic institutions, or supervisors to gain approval for funding for the research. The component of research proposal will be a research proposal that generally include the following key term. The first one talking about the title for first. The title means a concise and descriptive title that clearly reflect the focus and scope of the proposed research. And the second one will be abstract. It will be a brief summary of the research proposal, including the research problem, objective, method, and also potential significance. Take a look on the introductions or backgrounds. The research problem will be a clear statement of the issues or question the research seeks to address, while the context will be the explanation of the background itself, including the relevant theories, concepts, or existing research that underpin the study. And also it will be consist of the significance, why the research is important and how it will contribute to the will of society. And about the objective, it will be state the specific goal that you hope to achieve through your research. In this case, objectives should be measurable and also achievable. The specific goal or research question that the study aims to achieve or answer. The objective itself should be SMART. I mean, it will be stand for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and also time bounds. What about the literature review that one of the key components of the research proposal itself? A review of existing research and scholarly work related to the proposed topic, identifying gaps or area that need further exploration. This section justifies the need of the research itself. And take a look on the methodology. The methodology itself will be consist of the research design, data collection method, data analysis method, and also tool and instrument and ethical consideration. On the research designs will be the type of the research that consists with a kind of qualitative, quantitative, or mixed method, and also approach such kind of experimental, survey, ethnography, and others. Well, the data collection method details and how the data will gather, such kind of interviews, observation, achievable research, and others. While on the data analysis method, we'll be take a look on description of the technique that will be used to analyze the collected data. Such kind of tool and instruments. It will be information about tool, equipment, or instrument that will be used for the data collection or analysis. What about their ethical consideration? It will be focused on discussion of how ethical is used, such kind of informed consents, confidentiality that will be addressed. The other component of the research proposal will be timeline, budget, expected outcome, and also reference or bibliography. On the timeline, a proposed schedule or timeline for completing various stages of the research. While the budget itself will be applicable, a detailed estimate of the financial resources required, including the cost for material, travel, or personnel. Now, the other component will be the purpose of the research proposal itself. It will be the primary purposes of a research proposal that include such kind of defining the study, justifying the research, guiding the research process, securing approval or funding. And also, characteristic of the good research proposal will be discussed. Such kind of the clarity. I mean, the proposal should communicate ideas clearly and concisely. Feasibility also. The proposed method and timeline should be practical and achievable within the given constraint. And also the originality itself. The research should address a novel or an underexplored topic or provide a fresh perspective on existing issues. Such kind of coherence. All the sections of the proposal should align and build upon one another logically. Also about evidence-based. The proposal should be grounded in existing research and theories with the proper citations. So in this case, a research proposal is not merely a technical document, but a persuasive one, designed to convince the audience of the merit and importance of their proposed research itself. Now, defining the research problem and also objective. Take a look on the first one, identify a gap, formulate a problem, establish objective, also link objective to problem. The research problem itself will be the foundation of any research project. It is a clear and precise statement of the issues or challenge that the study seeks to address a well-defined research. A well-defined research problem guide the entire research process and determine its directions. The first one will be expert statement on the research problems. Okay, the first one, Carol Linger said that a problem well defined, a problem how solved, the clarity and precision of the research problems. Carol Linger said that a problem's well defines is a problem how solved. The clarity and precision of the research problem are critical for formulating testable hypotheses and defining the scope in the study. The second one, John W. Creswell state that the research problem identifies the gap in the literature, the issues that need to be studied, or the unresolved question that drive the inquiry. A well-articulated problem should resonate with the audience and highlight the relevance of the study. Well, both and on column in William 2008 state that a good research problem arises from an intersection or curiosity, practicality, and a gap in existing knowledge, emphasizing why the topic is worth exploring and how it contributes to broader academic and societal discussions. The second ones, it will be step to define a research problem. Okay, the step to define research problem is identifying the areas of interest. Ladies and gentlemen, the third one, the review of the literature. Okay, we have to take a look on understanding what has already been studied and identify gap or the limitation. Okay, the setting of the research objective will be talking about provide a clear outline of what the study intends to achieve. In this case, they are derived from the research problem and provide measurable milestone for the study. The objectives are often divided into two types. The first one, general objective or broad goal, and specific objective that detail on expert statement on research objective. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, on the characteristic of the well-defined objective, specificity, alignments, visibility, and also measurability. Just one example, okay, just one example. The problem definition and also the objective on research problem, there is a limited understanding of how digital technologies impact student on critical thinking skill in higher education, particularly in developing countries. General objective, in this case, exploring the influence of digital technologies on critical thinking skill among university students in developing countries. Okay, take a look on the specific objective. The first one, assessing the level of digital literacy among university students, analyzing the relationship between digital tool usage and the development of critical thinking skill, identify challenges and barriers to effective integration of digital technologies and also in the curriculum itself, to providing recommendations for enhancing critical thinking through digital pedagogies. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on the conducting a comprehensive literature review, we have to take a look on 4 items. The first one, identify relevant keywords, search databases, evaluate sources, and also synthesize finding. Take a look on the first one, on identifying the relevant keyword. The keywords are the foundational term or phrases that encapsulate the central theme of your research topic. The first one, how to identify the keyword itself. You have to break down the research problem into its main component. Extract term from your research questions, objective, and also hypothesis. The third one include such kind of synonym, related term, and broader or narrow concept for each keyword itself. And the last one, consider using such kind of Boolean operators and or to refine your research. Just give you an example on identifying the keyword. If the research topic is the impact of digital tool on language learning, it will be relevant keyword with may include that kind of the first one. The primary keyword will be digital tools or language learning, and the second one will be take a look on educational technology, language acquisition, and online learning platform. Next, on the search database, exploring academic database such kind of GSTOR and others. This kind of step involve using academic and professional database to locate relevant literature based on the identified keyword. I give you some kind of recommendation on the database, such kind of discipline-specific PubMed or medical, ERIC education, IEEE, Explorer, and others. In general, such kind of Google Scholar, GSTOR, ProQuest, Scopus, Web of Science, and also such kind of open access resources, such kind of ResearchGate, Academic, Edu, and also DOAG. Well, what about the tip for effective searching? Use advanced search options that kind of including filters to for date, peer-reviewed article, or specific journal type. Take a look on one example. Searching for digital tool and language learning in Scopus may fill peer-reviewed article, while Google Scholar may expand for the scope and also including preprint and gray literature. Now, take a look on the third one, evaluate resources. Okay, evaluate sources, assess the credibility and relevant article. Evaluating involve assessing the quality, relevant, also address your research problems. Okay, credibility, also currency, methodology rigors, and also the bias. For example, an article from the high impact journal like TESOL Quarterly on language acquisition would be more credible than a blog post or unpublished paper. While the synthesized finding, definition synthesize involve organizing and integrating information from various sources to provide a coherent understanding of the research topic. Okay. What should be fulfilled on this one? The first one, how to synthesize, and the second one, tool for synthesize. Okay, how to synthesize will be group studies by theme, methodologies, or finding. In this case, you have to identify the pattern, trend, contradiction, or gap in the literature by creating a conceptual framework that connect different pieces of the research itself. Ladies and gentlemen, okay. Developing the theoretical or conceptual framework will be talking about the foundations, guiding principle, understanding, and also the framework. Okay, on the foundation, we have to be sure that it will be talk about the theoretical or conceptual framework that lies in the existing theories and concepts that they underpin in the research itself. For example, it involves identifying the theories and also the model. Okay, the model that most relevant to the research problem. The first one will be talk about the role of the foundation itself. The second one, step to establish the foundation. So in this case, on the step establish the foundation, we have to think about the conduct of true literature review to identify relevant or theories or model. The second one, the choose theories that align with the research objective. Also justifying the selection by explaining the relevant to a problem itself. What about the guiding principle? It will be guide the research questions, methodology, and also interpretation of a finding. The third one, understanding, and also the framework. Now, take a look on the guideline principle. The guideline principle represents the core concept or assumption that drawn from the foundational theories that will steer the study. This principle help to define how the research variable that are conceptualized and how relationship between them and are understood. Okay, what should be understood by the audience? In this case, it helps you understand the existing research and establishing the significance of your study. By understanding involved analyzing, it will be how to the foundational theories and guiding principle apply to the specific context of the research problem itself. In this case, this step translate abstract concepts, that kind of contextualized framework, that kind of the key aspect of understanding, of personalization, contextual relevant, and also critical reflection. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on describing the purpose of the methodology itself, we have to be focused on the research design, data collection, and also data analysis. What should be explained in this kind of context? The methodology section of a research proposal is a critical part that explains the plan for conducting the research itself. In this case, it will be provide a detailed description of the research design, data collection method, and also data analysis technique. This ensures the study is systematic, replicable, and valid. Below is a detailed explanation of the its component itself. What about the research design? The subline the specific approach used to collect and analyze data. It includes the research method that the data collection technique and statistical analysis method to be employed. The data collection on this section describing the method used to gather the data for the research, such kind of survey, interview, experiment, and other observational studies. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on the research designs, it will be refers to the overall strategy and structure that integrate the different component of the study in a coherent and logical way. It outlines how the research question will be addressed. I mean, the first one type the research design, choose their approach, that kind of the qualitative, the quantitative, or the mixed method, and then type to describe their research design itself. For example, for the study of examining the impact of digital tool on language learning, the first one that you have to think the design, the quasi-experimental design with the control and experiment group. The rationale, this design allows for measuring the tool, the effectiveness through pre and post tests. The next one on data collection. It will be refers to the method and tool that used to gather information relevance to the research question or hypothesis. That the first one, that the key element will be the source of the data, technique, instrument, also the sampling. And the second will be focusing on the consideration itself, that talking about the ethical consideration like informed consent, confidentiality, participant right, and also pilot testing of instrument to ensure the reliability and validity. What about the data analysis? This kind of section explains how the collected data that will be analyzed to answer the research questions. It includes detailed or statistical tests, data visualization, technique, and other methods that used to interpret the result. In this case, the data analysis involved on examining the collected data that answering the research question or test the hypothesis. It includes methods for organizing, processing, and also interpreting data. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on the qualitative analysis, it will be involved thematic analysis, content analysis, and also narrative analysis. Use of the tool like NVivo or manual coding for identifying partner and theme. While the quantitative analysis include descriptive statistics, mean, median, standard deviation, and also inferential statistics, that kind of t-test, ANOVA, ANACOVA, regression analysis. when the last one talk about the mixed method analysis. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, on the next slide, and the spirit of time and potential implications. Okay, this kind of sessions will be a research proposal online that expected result of the study and their broader impact. It reflects the values and contribution of the research itself to knowledge, practice, policy, and also future research and then policy recommendation. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on the new knowledge, it will be the research proposal that aim to generate new knowledge and understanding in specific field, while the policy recommendations the policy recommendation propose a change or enhancement to existing policies or suggest the creation of new ones based on the research findings. So, what about the future research direction? The future research direction highlight areas that remain explored, unexplored, or arise as a new question from the study finding. Okay, on the ethical consideration and also limitation, this section on ethical consideration and limitation is a crucial component. Once again, it is a crucial component of a research proposal. It ensures that the study adheres to ethical standards, protect participation, and acknowledge constraints that may affect the research process. Yeah. The first one on informed consents, data security, confidentiality, and also ethical review. Okay. On the informed consent, it is the process of ensuring the participant voluntarily agree to take part in the research with a full understanding of the study purpose, procedures, risk, and also benefit. The key principle, the participant must receive clear, accessible information about the research itself. The consent must be voluntary without coercion or due the influence itself. Okay, on the confidentiality, it will be refers to the researcher's responsibility to protect participant personal information and ensure it is not disclosed without permission. I mean, use pseudonyms or code instead a real name in the data record or and report by ensuring that identifying information is not linked to the data public record. Okay, on data security will be involved how to protecting the collected data from unauthorized access, breaches, or misuse throughout the research life cycle. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the crafting a compelling narrative and structure. It will be a well-crafted narrative and structure in a research proposal by ensuring that the content is not only informative but also engaging and easy to follow. Okay, the first one, engaging introduction. The introduction set the tone for the research proposal and capture the reader's interest by establishing the significance of the study. The first one, the key elements, the purpose. Yeah. Take a look on the example. Yeah. Despite advancement in educational technology or significant gap, access and in understanding its impact on student engagement in under-resourced school, this study aims to bridge this gap by exploring the practical application of digital tool in such environment. The second one, clear and logical flow. Will be present your research in logical and easy to follow banner, some kind of heading, subheading, bullet point to guide the reader itself. So in this case, the clear and logical flow ensure the ideas are presented in coherent sequence, making the proposal easy to understand and follow. Okay. The concise and precise language, it will be involved using clear, direct, and also powerful, purposeful wording that avoid unnecessary jargon of verbosity. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, on the second ones, the budgeting, timeline, and developments. Okay, it is something that is very important in doing research proposal, yeah. When these elements are combined, the narrative of the research proposal become both compelling and structured. The first one, engaging introduction. Second one, clear and logical flow. The third one, concise and precise language. By speaking on engaging introduction, spark interest and set the stage for the study. Yeah, by implementing this kind of principle, the researcher can create a proposal that not only meet academic standard but also resonate with persuade the audience and its follow and visibility. Okay. The next one talk about effective writing strategies and style. There are two kind of items that should be explained here: the clear and concise language, and also logical structure and flow. By use precise and unambiguous language, avoid or technical terms that are not universally understood. By employing straightforward writing that easy to read and understand. Okay, and logical structure and flow. Organize your proposal by using your a logical structure that use heading and subheading to divide the content into manageable sections. While, ladies and gentlemen, take a look on the importance of peer review process. The peer review process is essential for ensuring the quality or and rigor of the research proposal. The peer review process is an essential step in the development and refinement of a research proposal. Okay, it involves seeking feedback from experts or colleagues in the field to ensure that the proposal is robust and well articulated and aligned with academic and professional standards. Here something that should be explained. The first was by ensuring quality and credibility, enhancing clarity and coherence, improving methodological soundness, and then encouraging innovation and relevance. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on the selecting appropriate peer review, okay, the four item here that should be understood by the researcher, okay, by identifying reviewers with expertise in the research area and method, choose reviewers with no conflict or interest or partisanship, and also availability by ensuring reviewers that have the time and willingness to provide feedback, and also the repetition of the reviewer itself. Okay, and providing the contrasting feedback, focus on strength. In this case, acknowledge the proposal strength, including well-defined research question, thorough literature review, and also rigorous methodology. Knowing the methodology that is suitable with your research. Okay, suggest improvement and also maintains professionalisms. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, on the incorporating item here, okay, please consider feedback. I mean, carefully review all the comment and all suggestion after your written already reviewed by the reviewers. Try to carefully review all the comment and suggestion. Take a look on all the comment, and then make sure that your revision will be as their comment itself. Reflect and also analysis by determining which suggestion align with your research goal. Then incorporate change, make adjustment to strengthen your proposal clarity and also the impact itself. Okay. Yeah, managing revision and resubmission. After you have to revise, then take a look on carefully consider and address all reviewers' the comments. Okay. Yeah, submit and revise proposal incorporating the feedback received. Also maintain open communication with the reviewers throughout the process itself. And then the peer review process is iterative. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to remember the reviewers, the editor-in-chief never think about yours. I mean, they never think about your target dealing with PhD process, get fund, and others. They never think about this one. Take a look on your proposal. If your proposal is good, the reviewers will be agree with your proposal. Okay, on the importance of research and credibility, take a look on the trust and credibility. Yeah, accurate reporting and also ethical conduct. This kind of item will be help you to finish your proposal. Next, addressing reviewers' comment on diplomatically. Okay, by acknowledge and respect. Reviews provide valuable feedback even if it is critical. Be respectful and avoid this defensiveness when responding to comments. Explain your reasoning, offer solution, and also maintain professional tone. Okay, while the last one, okay, the final submission and also the next step, okay, submit your proposal, yeah, after incorporating peer feedback, and then proposal is finalized and submitted. On the next step, following the submission, there is a team prepare for potential funding decision and also further research endeavors. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all my presentation. Thank you. I back to moderators.
Yes. So thank you so much, sir, for the presentation. Dear participants, before going for the technical session discussion, we are going to share you a few important things about our upcoming events. Yes. So this is upcoming event, Indian Sociological Society RC25 Sociology of Sports, New Delhi, followed by Faculty of Education of IAN Madura, Indonesia, under the tutelage of Dr. Abdul Gofar, and the Southeastern University of Sri Lanka, Oluvale.
Yeah.
We are proudly organizing a beautiful international 1 week multidisciplinary international seminar on the hybrid mode on contemporary perspectives, contemporary social issues, a global perspective. We are very happy to announce after a long struggle, we have made a MOU with both the universities, Indonesia as well as Sri Lanka. And we're very happy to announce you that we are going to organize in collaboration with Bharati Women's College, Chennai. And sincere thank to Bharati Women's College because they are the one who made this event a successful one. And all the remaining hosting institutions, APC Mahalakshmi College, Vivoshi College, and Jude's College, Tutor. So we have thought of having 2 sessions, 3 days in Sri Lanka and 4 days in India. So 3 days, it starts with 21st to 23rd February and 22nd, 3rd to 27th February in India. So it's a road to Sri Lanka. So participants, those who are interested to participate in Sri Lanka, please make note of it. So from 21st to 23rd, we are going to Sri Lanka. The venue is Eastern University of Sri Lanka, Oluvale. So who can participate? The research scholars, faculty members, right? Academicians, you are most welcome to participate. And this is a free details, which includes 4 days and 3 nights for your flight charges, registration fee, your stay fees, everything included in this tariff. And this package was done by Jagu Tours and Travels. And there we will give you lunch, breakfast, dinner, snacks for all the 4 days, accommodation on twin sharing basis. And we are having a field visit for the remaining 2 days. So date of journey is February 20th. The event starts by February 21. The date of journey is February 28th evening, 5 o'clock at Chennai. The boarding will be at Chennai. So Sri Lankan tip coordinators are there. You can contact all those people and we'll be giving you the WhatsApp group link. If you want to join, you are most welcome to join. But the concern is we'll be giving importance for the first 25 participants. We don't want to convert this event as a commercial one. This is a seminar purpose, education event. So first 25 participants will be taken. For further details, you are most welcome to contact Professor Dr. Sanjay Tiwari, sir. And he is from RC25 Sociology of Sports, Indian Sociological Society, New Delhi. And from Indonesian people, you can contact Professor Dr. Abdul Gofar. And Sri Lankan people can contact. And remaining people can contact me if you have any doubt. Meanwhile, we are giving for call for coordinators. If you're invited to join with us, to join as a coordinator, you are most welcome to join. If you are really interested to join with us for a coordinator, you are most welcome to join. There is no coordinator fee for this. it is free. The coordinator, there is no coordinator fee for anything. It is free of cost. Just the thing is, you have to work for the entire event. That's all. Okay. So we are having various sessions, various technical sessions, various teams are there. If you're interested, we may put you to any one of the group accordingly, and you'll be working with us. Meanwhile, call for collaborators. We need various institutions to collaborate with us since the needs are plenty. So all the colleges, if your institution, if your universities or if your department, if you're interested to collaborate in the collaboration level, you are most welcome. 4 university institutions are hosting. With all the hosting institutions, we need collaborative institutions. If you are interested, you are most welcome to join us a collaborative event. Okay. And meanwhile, we will be sending you the link also for collaboration. We will send you the link also for coordination. We will be sending the link also for Sri Lankan trip. So each and everything we are going to discuss very clearly here. And after this video, let me invite Professor from the Sri Lankan authorities. He will speak for 5 minutes, followed by Gopher sir, followed by Sanjay Tiwari sir will speak, and then we will go for the discussion. All the collaboration institution will receive MOU from the international universities. All the collaboration institution will receive the MOU with the international universities. So we welcome you all for Sri Lanka. Okay. Meanwhile, if you have any doubt, you are most welcome to ask us, and it is our duty and sole responsibility to clear all your doubts. So now let me hand over the session to Sri Lankan authorities. Over to you, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, now Sri Lankan people will speak, followed by Indonesian people will speak, followed by Professor Sanjay Tiwari sir will speak.
Thank you so much, Professor Bernard Rajadurai and Professor Sanjay Tiwari, Dr. Gopher from India, and all the other participants. Very good evening. As immediately I had a call from Professor Bernard to give a 5-minute talks to this inauguration. Actually, I'm not in my home or university. I'm far from there because of my works. However, I am very interested in giving my address, 5 minutes brief address to this inauguration. As you know, we are collaborating with the for the international seminar with the Indian Sociological Society and the University Madura, Indonesia. So it is a very good opportunity, and we are delighted to be a part of this conference. Actually, our university has granted permission to do this international seminar. So we, at this juncture, I cordially invite all the participants to our university, to Sri Lanka, to our university. Let me to introduce about the the features of our university. Normally, Southeastern University of Sri Lanka is located in the eastern part of Sri Lanka, very close to the coastal area. The geographical location is normally the university is surrounded by, in the north, river, and in the west there is an extensive paddyland, and in the south there is a traditional village, and in the east surrounded by the Bay of Bengal. So it's going to be different experience, different it's going to be a different all the participants would definitely gain a different experience from our university. So the university will provide the accommodation to the participants, and we have so far arranged the trips in coordination with the Professor Bernard Rajadurai. So first day we start the inauguration at our university. After the inauguration, immediately we go for the technical session. After the technical session, in the evening, go for the sightseeing. Very closely, there are beaches for the tourists. And in the next day, we go for from our university to Sigiriya, that is a traditional heritage of Sri Lanka, and traditional, our kingdom, historic kingdom, which is a great opportunity to the participant to visit there. And after visiting in the Sigiriya, we then move to Nuwara. That's a highland in Sri Lanka. It's a very cold climate normally. The temperatures goes 18 to 22 degrees Celsius, and we have a serene, beautiful and places for the sightseeing. And I hope that you know the Ceylon tea, so you can taste our Ceylon tea there. And there are several places for boating, and there are chances for adventure trips there. And after completing these aspects, we then move to Colombo. So if possible, we can go for sightseeing and shopping in Colombo. Then we can return back to India. So this is actually the tentative plan drafted so far. So thank you so much for this great opportunity, especially Professor Sanjay Tiwari, the convener of RC 2025, and Professor Bernard Rajadurai, the International Seminar Secretariat, for this opportunity to collaborate with the Southeastern University of Sri Lanka. So hope to see you soon, you all, at the Southeastern University of Sri Lanka. Have a great day. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Yes, thank you so much, sir, for giving the introduction. Now let me invite Gopher sir to talk about the cinema.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to be here with all of you today at this prestigious international seminars for the next event in Sri Lanka, in the beautiful country of Sri Lanka. On behalf of EIN Madura Indonesia and also International Education Share Together volunteers that we call IES2CV, I extend our warmest greeting and heartfelt appreciation to organizers, participants, and also partners who have made this event possible. IAN Madura and also IES2CV is deeply privileged to serve as both a partner and patron of these seminars. As a leading institution of Islamic higher education in Indonesia, we are committed to fostering global collaboration by promoting academic excellence and addressing the pressing issues through dialogue and research. Partnering with esteemed institutions here in Sri Lanka highlights our shared vision of enhancing education and research across border, and also by our partners, Indian sociological forums. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this kind of seminars is a testament to the importance of uniting diverse minds and perspective to explore innovative solutions in academia, education, and beyond. It is through events like this that we build bridge of understanding, foster mutual respect, and pave the way for future collaboration. At EIN Madura, we strongly believe in the power of partnership. Together with our international college, we are striving to address global challenge. Okay, striving global challenge. In this case, gathering our international college, we are striving to address global challenge, share best practices, and nurture a generation of critical thinkers who can contribute meaningfully to their communities. I'm confident that this kind of seminar for the next February will lead to fruitful discussion and new insight that will enrich our collective understanding. Let us take this opportunity to learn from each other, strengthen our bond, and build a brighter future for education and research. Thank you for your warm hospitality, special for our friends, Dr. Bennett, for allowing me on behalf of EIN Madura and also as a president of International Education Center Care Volunteers to play a significant role in this remarkable event. May our collaboration continue to thrive in the years to come. Thank you, and thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, sir. Let me invite our convener, RC25 Sociology of Sports, Indian Sociological Society, Professor Dr. Sanjay Tiwari, sir. Over to you, sir.
Namaskar, good evening to one and all. Let me thank first of all Professor Nijmir, and also let me thank Professor Ghafoor also. And we are sorry today that in amongst our presentations, we decided to just elaborate on our future, you can say, designs, what we intend to do. So, so my dear participants of today, since you are 200 plus in number, so we thought that it would be apt forum to let you know about our future endeavors. Now, since July, we had a workshop, then September, we had a workshop, then December is currently we are going a workshop. So we thought about that some sort of a term coined as academic tourism should also be there. So Bennett has already described some of the, you can say, modalities, but they are tentative, and we will be coming on after fixing all the issues. And as Professor Nijmir has just now pointed out, that apart from gaining academic insights when we try to visit the University of the Southeastern University and exploring the seashores of, you can say, Olivelle. So that will be a rich experience. And also we can gain some academic exposure there also. And then the conferences which are being held in the Indian part. So 4 days are over there, Indian part. We will elaborate on each day. All the colleges are in the south. So I suppose more and more participants can participate as far as the southern part of the country is concerned. But if it will be in a hybrid mode, so all are welcome to be a part of this conference. And I thank you all very much. During the course of time, we will be putting up the brochures, etc. after discussing, since I wrote a formal letter to Professor Nijmir, and they informed us that they have taken the permission of the perhaps university or the Department of Education over there also to collaborate with us. So please just hold on and wait for the formal brochure, and your questions are also welcome once we air our brochure. So thank you very much, and thank you to both Professor Ghafoor and Professor Nijmir also. Thank you.
Yes, so thank you so much, sir. Dear participants, now the forum is open for discussion regarding the presentation done by Professor Dr. Abdul Ghafoor. Yeah, over to you, the participants. Now you can ask your queries. Sir will address accordingly.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Sir, I'm Dr. Shanti Devi from Bharati Women's College. Just about words about our college regarding that international collaboration with seminar 2025. Sir. Hello.
Yes, ma'am, you're audible. You can speak.
Yes, please. You may speak, please.
Sir, I have a query regarding a review of the related literature part of the presentation, in which the resource person evaluate sources. If I want to write a review literature paper, so how will we evaluate and or access the credibility of so many searched literature? For example, they are in thousands or lakhs. So how will we check the credibility of those papers? The number is a lot. Was I audible? Hello.
Yes, go for sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. The participant asked you a question, sir.
Oh, um, so sorry, would you like to repeat the questions? So sorry.
Dear participant, can you repeat the question?
Yes, sir, sure. Now, sir,
Uh-huh.
actually, I wanted to ask if the number of paper which we searched is a lot in number, like in thousand or lakhs, for literature review, to publish a paper like systematic literature review kind of paper. So, how will we evaluate or access the uh, credibility of so many searched papers? For proposal, it is okay because we find around 30, 40, 50 papers maximum. But for a literature review, systematic literature review paper, we find with the keyword from various databases, we find multiple papers. So how will we evaluate all those papers? We can't reach to one and one paper. So yeah.
Yeah. Let me answer your question dealing with how publishing a credible proposal in literature. It is just a kind of sharing, yeah, that publishing a credible proposal in literature involves that kind of careful planning writings and submission to a appropriate platform. I give you some steps. The first one, make sure to understand the purpose of your proposals. A literature proposal aim to present a research idea, project, or thesis that contributes to the existing body of knowledge. Its credibility is assessed based on relevance and originality, clarity of the objective, methodological soundness, the feasibility of execution. And the second one, identify your audience. Okay, identify your audience. Determine what you want to publish your proposal. Such kind of common platform include academic journal, conference proceeding, research grant or funding bodies, university committees. For thesis or dissertation proposal, it has specific requirement and standard for um on the research and contextualize your ideas. Okay, establishing credibility by review existing literature, ensure your proposal that kind of fill a gap in knowledge or address a problem not adequately explored. Highlight the significant. I mean, demonstrate how your work contribute to the will and benefit scholars, educators, or practitioners. Cite reliable sources by include seminal works and recent studies to validate the foundation of your idea. The fourth one, structure your proposal effectively by credible proposal in literature typically includes that kind of title. Reflect the essence of your proposal concisely. Use keyword that signal your research scope. Summarize your research idea in abstract, such kind of 150 up to 300. Include the problem, objective, and also methodology. Okay, on the introduction, state the research problem clearly. Provide background information to justify your proposal, and with your research question or hypothesis. On the literature review, synthesize the key studies that relate to your topic. Identifying gap in the existing literature, establish the context for your research. While the objective aim, list clear, specific, and measurable goal for your research. And on the methodology, describe how you will conduct the research. Include the following: theoretical framework, method, timeline, and also significant and the impact. Explain why your research is important, and also describe the potential contribution to the field of the literatures. Okay, I think that's all. May my explanation answer your question. Thank you.
So can I?
Again, related query. Sir, for proposal writing, it is fine, which you explained. I understand your point. I guess this is not. Am I audible, sir?
Yeah.
Okay, sir, for research proposal writing, it is fine what you are explaining. But if a researcher wants to write a systematic literature review, in that case, we search for keywords and from multiple databases, and with that keywords, we find multiple papers. This is slightly different from your presentation, but yeah, I have this query, and that if we find multiple papers, in that case, how we will find or evaluate the credibility of all those papers? Is there any application or software?
Up to now, I don't know such kind of application that makes a reviewer has such kind of simple work. Okay. As my experience as an editor-in-chief in a journal, okay, in this case, I have to read one by one the proposal itself, okay, the proposal of the article itself. So in this case, make sure the context of the other guideline of the journals of the proposal that should be review. So in this case, make sure that the knowledge of the editors, the reviewer, should known about the theme of the topic of the research proposal that going to submit. So in this case, I give you some kind of what's that suggestion by knowing the author's guidelines. So what the requirement that should be fulfilled by the author, that's one that should be right by the authors of the researcher itself. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
Can I? Sir, can I? Sir, am I audible, sir? Hello, sir, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Sir, this is Dr. K. Pavnishri, sir, from the Department of Sociology, University of Hyderabad, sir. I'm currently working as a postdoctoral fellow, sir. My query is about ethical review, sir. Sir, am I audible, sir?
Yeah.
You're audible, ma'am. Please
Yes.
go on.
Yes, sir. My query is related to ethical review, sir. I mean, like, not that every research will be under ethical review board, right, sir? I often see, especially in social sciences, I mean, few or some research theses or papers are carried out without putting their research for ethical considerations, like under ethical review board, right? So what is your stand on this? Is it like ethically valid, or all the research has to be under ethical, put before ethical committee before going to the field?
Yep. Okay. I get the point. So in this case, yeah, each of of the foundation, I mean, that kind of publishing and others, they have that kind of their own requirements. Okay, they have their own requirement. For me, for example, as editor-in-chief in my journal, I have so many kind of requirements that should be fulfilled by the authors. So in this case, the authors should following the instruction itself. So after this one, after they joining with my instruction, so in this case, all the proposals should be suitable with the template that the reviewer or the editor give to the author itself. So the keyword is just following the template that given by their funding, by their publisher, and also by their journals itself. So I mean, it will be easy enough to write if the authors following the template and also the author guideline. Thank you.
Sir, in addition to this, where would be the actual ethical review committee? It is within the respected universities, or it is associated with the respected funding bodies?
Once more?
Sir, I mean, ethical review committee, sir, where it would be under, I mean, respected universities, or it would be with the associated with the respected funding board.
I give you some kind of illustration. Yeah. In this case, editors and also reviewer didn't think about your objective. For example, when you are writing a proposal, the reviewer never think about your objective. I mean, if your objective dealing with the study, finishing your study, PhD, master, funding some kind of get fund and others, we never think about this one. But in this case, we are going to review the article. We are going to review the proposal dealing with the author's guideline that should be following by the authors. So in this case, we give you the template, we give you the guideline. So following this kind of guideline. In this case, we are reviewing the proposal by giving you the guideline itself. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, any other queries to be addressed? Yes. So thank you so much, Gopher sir, for giving us a beautiful explanation regarding the proposal writing. And dear participants, this is Bennett. And we came to the 6th day, tomorrow is the last day. So tomorrow I'm going to take class for you on hands-on session. So before, let me jump to the tomorrow's topic. Yes, Gopher sir, thank you.
Thank
If
you,
want,
thank
can
you,
leave,
thank
sir.
you,
Yeah,
thank you.
thank you so much for the
See you next
presentation.
year. Yeah, see you
That's
next
the
year.
continuation of the session.
Yep.
So if you want, you
Okay.
can be there. If you are busy, you can please.
Thank you,
can
thank
carry
you.
on.
Yep, thank you.
Yes. So thank you so much, dear participants. And tomorrow is the hands-on session. So I told sir, at least I need 3 hours. So let me have 45 minutes of today. And I won't take that much time. Let me take 20 minutes of your day today. Then we will have a discussion. Then tomorrow it will be easy for me to go with a hands-on session. Yes. So thank you so much once again. I am Bennett, and I am the secretary of UGC Kerala State Journal, and I am working with ICSSR team. And I have been recently working with Rules of 100 projects for 10 lakhs. And recently I have organized various events as funded by ICSSR, everything. So being in this field for research as well as development, it is my duty and sole responsibility to teach you how to make a proposal writing, right? So when I talking with Professor Sanjay Tiwari sir, he asked me, Bennett, this is mandatory to go with 7 days for a proposal writing. I told, yes, sir, no, it is mandatory because many people doesn't know how to write a proposal only. So before let me stepping into proposal, today let me talk about some ethical issues in the proposal writing. And then tomorrow we will have a hands-on session. So requesting all the faculty members to sit in front of your laptop or a desktop so that it will be easy for me also to move forward. Since we have only 2 hours, we are in the last 2 hours. So tomorrow session, no, requesting all to sit in front of a laptop or desktop. Fine. So before let me step into the research project, let me tell you what are the ethical issues has to be done. You might have heard various stories like I know one friend from ICSSR, I know one friend from ICMR, I know one friend from ICAR. If I send the proposal to them directly, they will approve. No, please don't send your proposal to anyone. You are supposed to send your proposal through proper channel addressing your institution, as well as it has to be forwarded by your head of the institution. Okay. So if you are sending a proposal to someone knowingly, unknowingly, what will happen? They will reuse the proposal for their convenience. Number one. And number two, they after once the proposal was accepted, they won't be adding your name, because I have been used by n number of people by n number of times in the proposals, as well as what was it, organizing events. They used to ask me a proposal. Finally, they won't give me a name. Finally, they themselves will do the event. They will ask me to send a proposal. Once we send the proposal, once it was accepted, they won't give the name for associateship. So it is a scam. Basically, sending proposal to a known person or unknown person is a scam. First of all, you are supposed to send a proposal through the proper protocol. If you are sending to ICSSR, protocols are there Tomorrow we will discuss. And if you are sending proposal, if you want to organize sending proposal to RUSA, for RUSA, either ICS or whatever it may be, there are proper protocols are there. Don't violate the norms. And some people will say, I know these people, I know that people. Selection is not based on this people or that people. Selection is completely based on the quality of the proposal. Okay, so taking into consideration only, we thought it is better. Let us have a detailed international methodology workshop so that the participants also will come to know how to prepare a proposal, right? So taking into consideration, our resource person, they have done justice on the day 1 to day 6. And now you might know something. I won't say that everything at a stretch. It is impossible. Being in the research field for 7.5 years, till now I am learning many things. So I won't say that you won't learn everything, but something is better than nothing in the context. So let me take you what are the things that you are supposed to do and not supposed to do. And this will be useful for me to continue with us tomorrow's class. Okay. Yes, number one, if you're organizing for a seminar or a conference or a workshops, so what is the protocol, sir? You can go through ICSSR or you can go to UGC, whatever you're going through, write a proper note of that. Apart from sending the, what was that form, you have to send one more form called the concept form. So based on the concept form only, in the concept form only, all the details has to be incorporated. In the application form, we are not supposed to do that. We can't do that because they are not supposed to give that much space for that. But as an institution, as a collaborator, if you want to send something new, you can add the concept called the concept note. In that concept note, you are free to write. You are free to include whatever the documents you want to add. You can easily add. Number one. And number two, now ICSSR, whatever the funding is, they're asking for the participants. Don't give fake participant details, because no, we are in this field for a long time. Some people know they used to give all the details in a fake way. Finally, once they cross verify, earlier no, all the institutions came together, they voluntarily gave funds to all the institutions. But now they are allocating fund under high level scrutiny process. So don't give any kind of, what was that, regarding list of participants. There's a separate folder called list of participants. In the list of participants, please don't give any kind of fake details. That is the sense, you doesn't know the person only, you doesn't know their mail ID only. Simply you can get their mail ID in anywhere. So don't give like this. Definitely they will cross verify. Definitely they will cross verify. And if they came to know that you have done this wrong, means definitely strict legal actions will be taken against you. Since tomorrow we are about to complete the proposal writing. So today I'm talking about the ethical issues which was there. I would take much time. Let me complete in 5 to 10 more minutes, and then we can move forward. Yes. The third important thing is resource person. You have to send the details to the resource person, and you have to get the confirmation from the resource person. That confirmation letter has to be signed by the honest secretary, and it has to be forwarded by the head of the institution. Sometimes, no, you people will do everything. You may fail to give the details of the resource person. If you giving the details of the resource person also, you may fail to give the acceptance letter from the resource person. If it is not there, then again, your proposal won't be accepted anywhere. Okay, this is for a seminar or a conference. For a major project or a minor project, if you are organizing a major project, if you want a minor project, or if you want to do for a longitudinal projects, so what are things to be there? Again, the ethical issues are there. So ethical issues here deals with who you are going to deal with and who are the people who you are going to work with. For example, if you are doing with a, if you are doing this event with a collaborative one, two colleges are coming together for a collaborative purpose. And within that, if you are making a proposal, means make sure who will be the principal investigator, who will be the co-principal investigator, who will be the associate investigator. Everything has to be technically verified and it has to be categorically structured. Otherwise, again, it will be a problem. Why? Because no, the funding agency will be played a very vital role. At the neck of the moment, you may be terminated by the funding team. So requesting you to take care of all those things, this will be useful for you to move forward. The main concept of proposal is, it's not only a proposal alone, it is another PhD. If someone is giving you fund, okay, someone is giving you fund. For that fund, you are doing another level PhD. So earlier it was not like that. They will give the fund easily. Once you completed, you can submit and go. But nowadays it was not like that. And nowadays they made very rigid, and the selections was also very tough, very tough. For last time, no, for 1 lakh project, they have received more than thousands and thousands of proposals, right? So what will they know? So they're expecting more from you people. That is the only thing we decided. We decided to go with a proper level of methodological workshop so that you also easily can make a proposal accordingly. Tomorrow, I will be showing you the hands-on session. Like recently, I have been accepted by 10 lakhs project by RUSA, and I have done many major studies as well as minor studies. I will be showing my what was that project for your kind information, so that it will be easy for you also to frame everything, like how to write the introduction part, how to write the methodological part, because methodological part is very essential. And apart from methodological part, timeline, very, very essential. And also the budget, how you are, what is the budget, that is not a big deal. And the important task is how you are going to utilize the budget. Okay, they will cross verify everything, and then only they will be giving you the sanction letter. And some people will say, if you belongs to some minority category, they may give you everything. No, in minority category also they won't give like that. There are some concessions out there. It doesn't mean that all the minority people will get. No, impossible in nature. There also the scrutiny process is there. Anyway, there will be some concession will be there. Apart from that, you can't expect that all the people will get everything. No. Now ICSSR or ICMR or RUSA, whatever it may be, all the proposals have been undergoing by various level of scrutiny process. And after that only, they will be calling you for online interview. So such a lengthy process are there. So requesting you, if people are really working, I won't say that you are not working. We are seriously working. But the concern is we doesn't know where to go, where to run. If I say run means everybody will run, but the concern is we doesn't know where to run, how to run. This is the biggest problem. So, and one more thing, in the name of proposal writing, there are various scams are going on. Don't get yielded by these people. Okay, there are many people started their consultancies, research shops, various department they have stopped. We will help in proposal writing. No, it won't be possible. Proposal, please write by yourself, because you are going to do the research on that, and you are going to execute that, and you are going to defend that. So requesting you all to focus on these kind of ethical issues so that it will be easy for us to move with the proposal. In tomorrow's class, we are going to discuss about how to draft a proposal for organize a national level conference or international conference or a workshop, and how to send a proposal for a major project, minor project, and everything will be discussed. And apart from that, where to send, and people will see we have only ICSSR. No, there are various agencies are there. And tomorrow we'll be discussing various funding agencies, and I will be teaching you how to approach, how to send your proposal to all the funding agencies accordingly. And tomorrow's session will be useful for you. Requesting all the faculty members to sit at least tomorrow in front of your desktop or laptop, so that you can have a simple hands-on session. You also will come to know how to upload. For some agencies, you have to upload. For some agencies, you have to mail. So each and everything I will teach you systematically tomorrow. So requesting you all faculty members, participants, yes, students, to be on time. Yesterday, Sanjay Sarji rightly pointed out, after 7:30, we see many people, few people, right? So it won't be fair that because we have been working for day and night. Whenever I used to call Sanjay sir, he used to say, Bennett, I'm completely packed, Bennett. Tell me for 2 seconds, talk me for 2 seconds. So we are working for your benefit only. So requesting all to be on time for tomorrow's class at 6 o'clock. The event will start by 6 o'clock. I will end up by 7:45. Followed by we'll be having a proper validatory session. And thank you so much. See you all tomorrow.